stuff. Because, like, he's camping. Well, okay, I don't count that shit. That's too broke for me. I cut those out. The tombstone pieces and shit. I cut all those out of my rankings. I haven't leveled up Myers since Halloween. Yeah, I've used it before. I don't like those add-ons. I would run Vanity Mirror if the game was better. I cut those out. It's like, well, I'm saying Myers is D tier. Like, obviously, I know that fucking Tombstone piece puts him in, like, his... With Tombstone piece, he's a fucking A tier. Like, yeah, I do know that. Well, see, if people say Scratch Mirror Myers is fun, I'm on the game. I'm not playing at the game. But it's like, okay, when you really think about it, let's talk about Myers real fast. I might even like, I might imagine how trash Survivors. Yeah, they didn't win on Badham against the Myers, bro. Yeah, they got camped to death. But like, okay, let's think about this. They even request, yeah, they picked the map too. Well, let's think about this, okay? When Myers is in tier 2, okay? So like, in the event that the game is not over yet, if you somehow get moving, like, think about this here. Myers has a very unique interaction with the hook that other characters don't have. Okay, so like when you're playing against a Bubba, and he's sitting there, like, you know, like, Bubba just has it for free. That's why Bubba's obviously better. Like, Bubba has what Myers kind of has for free, and he doesn't even have to earn it. He just gets it for free. But like when you're playing against a Freddy, or a Pig, or a Legion, or a Demogorgon, or a Shitslinger, or a Clown, or a Doctor, like, and they're camping you, okay? When they're camping you, you know how their camping works. They have to kind of get a read and blah 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 blah. They have to, if they want to grab, they kind of have to get a read. Myers has a unique thing where I was saying this in the game, but I couldn't phrase it right. You do not know if the Myers player has his power as a survivor. You have no idea. So even if the Myers does not have his tier 3 primed, the survivors will be hesitant and reluctant to come in anyway. That's the first thing, because they're scared of getting tier 3 down. But if you don't have it, like, and they see you stalking, they will be more hesitant. They will be more, like, they see you stalking. So, like, when you're actually stalking them, they can, like, when you're stalking them, they feel a bit freer to grab the guy on the hook. Okay, but you can just cancel that real fast and then grab them. So, you can cancel it, and like, that's something he has. Like he has a free added mind game to that interaction, and he can bait a survivor into easily screwing up that hook interaction. Like, it is not a coincidence that, like, next time you play Myers, try to actually get a hook grab when you're camping somebody in tier 2 instead of, like, just going for the tier 3. Because you think about this, if you proc the tier 3 on the guy, okay, you have a guy on the hook and one guy down, but you proc your tier 3. If you can grab the guy on the hook, you can put him on the ground, then you still have your tier 3. So, and it's like he can kind of conserve his tier 3s through the use of his added mind game when grabbing somebody. And that's something that some of these other more traditional characters don't have. Myers really, really likes this meta right now. He likes it. It's making it. He's definitely better than Ghostface now. He's definitely better. Like I think it can be argued that Myers right now. Okay, well, who is he better than? Because I don't know. Like, in this meta, he ain't bottom 5. I don't think. Okay, he's better than Trapper. He is not. I don't think he's better than Wraith. I think Wraith has a bit more consistency. He's not better than Billy. He's not better than Nurse. He's not better than Huntress. He's not better than the Hag. Well, Legion's obvious. I'm trying to think of some hot takes. He's not better than Bubba. This is just all the characters he's not better than for sure. He's not better than Bubba, not better than Spirit, not better than Plague, not better than Oni, not better than Pyramid Head, not better than Blight Twins, or Pinhead or Artist. Everybody else, I think, Myers has an argument right now for being better than. I think he's better. I'll make this into a video. I'll trim it. I think he's better than Samara. I think, at least right now. I haven't seen any. Like, I know AQ insists she's A tier, but I haven't seen anything from this character that strikes me as A tier. So I think he's better than her. I think he's better than Nemesis. His camping game is better. This meta is all about camping. It's a very one-dimensional meta. If you're good at camping, you are okay in this meta. And Myers' camp game is better than Nemesis. So I think Myers is better than Nemesis. Better than Trickster? I don't know. I don't know if he's better than Trickster, because I think Trickster has a bit more consistency to his camp game. And Trickster's more lethal. Okay, I'm really bad at Trickster, so I do, because like when I play Trickster, I always like feel the need to tell myself he's not terrible. I'm just really shit with him. So like, I don't know if he's better than Trickster, because Trickster's really good at camping. I think Trickster beats him still. But I think there's an argument. You can definitely make an argument that he's better than Trickster, but I disagree. I think he's better than Shitslinger. I think he's better than Demo. I think he's better than Clown. He's better than Pig. The two hot takes though, he might be better than Freddy and Doctor. I think that might be where he is right now. Doctor and Freddy have been hit by this new metagame really hard. They both hate Circle of Healing. They both hate Circle of Healing. They both hate Dead Hard. And they can't camp. The Doctor and Freddy have those things in common. They hate Dead Hard, they hate Circle of Healing, and they can't camp. Those three things, very bad combination in this meta right now. Like, Freddy does not feel weaker right now because he's bad. Freddy feels weaker because baseline killer 115 is bad right now. Freddy relies on bouncing around and using baseline killer fundamentals 115. Pallets are more yeah. Well, Freddy too. Tiles, just they can't chase you. 115 is bad right now. Like, the reason that those characters... it's not that they're even bad design, Doctor and Freddy, because they're not. I mean, I know people think Freddy's boring, but it's like they're not bad design, they just hate the meta. The current meta fucks them. Like, last year, they were really good. Freddy and Doctor were both A tier, pre-Circle of Healing. Despite all their other problems, I think. They were both A tier. Doctor at the bottom of it, and Freddy kind of in the middle of it. Now, no. They're not A tier anymore. I think I have them in B right now. But it's like, my whole Keystone situation kind of got fucked up, because what happened when Circle of Healing came out was it broke the game via the Keystones. That's why it broke the game. People want to explain why it broke the game. The Keystone Killer, the concept of Keystone Killer got really fucked up when Circle of Healing dropped. Because their tiers, like the Keystone Killer like went down a tier. Like, the Keystone Killers aren't B anymore. They're like C. The C tier killers are the Keystones now because of Circle of Healing. If they were to do a 120 movement based killer, I think they should test that. I think they should patch the game to make every killer should get a 5% movement speed buff, and they should test it. Except maybe Nurse and Spirit. Like, you don't have to buff. Nurse, Spirit don't need it. Blight doesn't need it. But I think they should test different movement speeds out. Yeah, they should do a PTB for this stuff. They have a PTB and they don't use it for anything. It's crazy to me. I would test so many things out in PTB, like, for real. But yeah, back to the main what I was talking about. Yeah, Huntress arguably doesn't need one, but like, okay, Legion, let him go 120. Let him go 120. Ghosty Boy, let him go 120. Wraith, let him go 120. Myers, let him go 120. Trapper, let him go 120. Some of these weaker characters, just give them a 5% movement speed buff and see what it does for them. Test it. There's no reason that it can't be tested. Throw it in the PTV. Just say for like one mid-chapter patch, or not for the new killer patch. Like this would be a mid-chapter PTV. You'd be like, oh, by the way, we're testing killers being buffed to 120 movement speed. I buy killers when they drop.